Ever wonder how Germany, a country in the heart of Europe, became one of the world's most influential nations? Let's embark on a journey tracing the roots of this fascinating country back to the Roman era and through the Middle Ages. Picture a time when the land we now know as Germany was a patchwork of tribal territories. The Romans, under the command of Julius Caesar, began their conquest of these territories around 58 BC. But despite their mighty legions, the Romans found it challenging to subdue the fiercely independent Germanic tribes. Fast forward a few centuries to the migration period, a time of significant upheaval and movement across Europe. The Germanic tribes, including the Goths, Vandals, and Saxons, played a pivotal role in this tumultuous period. They pushed westward and southward, forever changing the face of the continent. As we move into the early Middle Ages, we see the rise of a powerful entity, the Holy Roman Empire. Despite its name, this was a distinctly Germanic institution. The empire was a confederation of hundreds of semi-independent states, each ruled by its own prince, duke, or bishop. At its helm stood the emperor, a figure of immense authority and prestige. But let's not forget the Hanseatic League, an economic powerhouse that left an indelible mark on German history, comprising a network of merchant guilds and market towns. The League dominated Baltic and North Sea trade for 3 centuries. Its influence extended far beyond commerce, shaping politics, culture, and society in profound ways. So there you have it, a brief overview of Germany's early history. From the resilient Germanic tribes that resisted Roman rule to the sprawling Holy Roman Empire and the influential Hanseatic League, the seeds of modern Germany were sown. These epochs laid the groundwork for the nation we know today, a nation that has played a significant role on the global stage. From the ashes of the Middle Ages, Germany was poised to enter a new era of expansion and transformation. But that, dear listeners, is a tale for another time. But how did a nation fragmented by religious and political tensions manage to unify? This question transports us back to the 16th century, where the winds of change were beginning to blow across Germany. A key player in this transformation was none other than Martin Luther, an influential figure who would ignite the spark of the Protestant Reformation. Luther, a former monk and theology professor, boldly challenged the Catholic Church's practices. His 95 Theses, a critique of the Church's sale of indulgences, was nailed to the door of All Saints' Church in Wittenberg, sparking a religious revolution. His actions set the stage for the Protestant Reformation, a religious movement that would split Christendom and shape the course of European history. This was a time of deep religious and political divisions, and Germany was no exception. The Protestant Reformation impacted Germany profoundly, leading to a century of religious wars, culminating in the 30 Years' War. This was a destructive conflict that ravaged Europe from 1618 to 1648, causing immense suffering and loss. Yet, out of this chaos emerged a new order. The Peace of Westphalia, a series of peace treaties signed in 1648, ended the 30 Years' War. These treaties had a profound impact on Germany. They recognized the sovereignty of each German state, granting them the right to choose their religion, a decision that further entrenched the division between Catholic and Protestant states. However, the Peace of Westphalia also set the stage for the eventual unification of Germany. By recognizing the sovereignty of the German states, it laid the groundwork for a national identity that transcended religious differences. This identity would later play a crucial role in the unification of Germany. In the wake of religious upheaval, Germany found itself divided, yet on the brink of great change. This period, marked by religious schism and political transformation, was a pivotal chapter in Germany's history. It was a time of turmoil, but also a time of rebirth, setting the stage for the rise of a unified Germany. So, how did a small kingdom like Prussia manage to unify this diverse land into a single nation? It's a tale of ambition, strategy, and a man named Otto von Bismarck. Let's rewind to the early 18th century. Prussia was simply a small kingdom, yet it was one with grand aspirations. Under the rule of Frederick the Great, Prussia's military might grew exponentially, transforming this once modest kingdom into a significant European power. However, the real game changer came in the form of Otto von Bismarck, appointed as Prussia's prime minister in the mid-19th century. Bismarck was a tactical genius, a master of realpolitik politics, based on practicality rather than ideology. He understood that unification of the German states under Prussian leadership was not only possible, but also beneficial for the stability of the region. Bismarck's first step was to consolidate Prussia's power internally, which he did by modernizing the army and mobilizing it effectively against Denmark in the Second Schleswig War. This victory bolstered Prussian prestige and led to the Austro-Prussian War, where Bismarck cleverly isolated Austria, leading to its defeat and the establishment of the North German Confederation under Prussian leadership. The final piece of the puzzle was the Franco-Prussian War. Bismarck, with his shrewd diplomacy, provoked France into declaring war on Prussia. With the southern German states fearing French aggression, they allied with Prussia. The war ended with a resounding Prussian victory and the capture of Napoleon III, which paved the way for the unification of Germany. In January of 1871, in the Hall of Mirrors at the Palace of Versailles, the German Empire was proclaimed, with the Prussian king, Wilhelm I, as the first German emperor. This was a momentous occasion that marked the birth of a new nation, a nation that was to play a major role in shaping the history of Europe in the centuries to follow. With the unification complete, Germany stood as a new formidable power in Europe. But how did this newly unified nation find itself at the center of two devastating world wars? Let's delve into that. In the early 20th century, the world witnessed the ferocity of global conflict like never before, and Germany was at its epicenter. World War I saw Germany as part of the Central Powers, pitted against the Allies. The conflict, precipitated by a complex web of alliances, imperialism and nationalism, resulted in the deaths of millions and the reshaping of the global political landscape. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, ended the war, but left Germany bearing the brunt of blame and burden. Its military was limited, its territory reduced, and it was saddled with heavy reparations. This punitive peace fostered resentment and economic turmoil, creating fertile ground for extremism. Enter the Nazi Party, led by Adolf Hitler, capitalizing on national discontent and promising glory. Hitler's rise to power in the early 1930s marked the beginning of a dark chapter in German history. World War II ensued, a war characterized by the Nazis' aggressive expansionist policies and unfathomable atrocities, chief among them the Holocaust. In this systematic and state-sponsored genocide, 6 million Jews were brutally murdered, an act that remains one of humanity's most chilling reminders of the depths to which intolerance and hate can sink. The war ended with the fall of the Nazi regime, but the scars it left on the world and Germany were deep and lasting. The aftermath of World War II left Germany divided and devastated, yet the country was not destined to remain in ruins. The resilience and spirit of the German people would see them rise from the ashes of the past, forging a path towards healing and progress. The story of Germany's recovery and growth is one we'll uncover in our next scene. So, how did Germany manage to rise from the ashes and become the economic powerhouse it is today? A question that has puzzled many. The answer lies in the intriguing tale of post-war Germany and its journey towards reunification. After World War II, Germany was divided into two distinct regions. The West was controlled by the Allied forces, the United States, Great Britain and France, while the East fell under Soviet influence. This marked the beginning of a tense period known as the Cold War, a time of political and military standoff between these powers, with Germany at the heart of it all. The division of Germany was more than just a geographical split. It was a division of ideologies, of economies, and most tragically, of families and friends. This division was most evident in the city of Berlin, which was split into two by a concrete embodiment of the Cold War, the Berlin Wall. For nearly 3 decades, this wall stood as a grim symbol of a world divided. It wasn't just a physical barrier, but an ideological one, separating democracy from communism, freedom from oppression. The wall, however, could not suppress the human spirit and the yearning for freedom. Then came the year of 1989, a year that would mark a seismic shift in world history. The Berlin Wall fell, not by force, but by the power of the people. East and West Germans came together, chipping away at the wall that had divided them for so long. This was more than just the fall of a wall, it was the fall of an era. It paved the way for the reunification of Germany on October 3, 1990. From the rubble of the wall emerged a new Germany, a nation that was once again united. From a nation divided to a nation reunited, Germany has shown its enduring resilience and strength, a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. Germany's journey from division to reunification is a remarkable chapter in the annals of history. And what about Germany today? How does its past shape its present and future? In the heart of Europe, Germany stands as a beacon of strength and stability. With its past steeped in both triumph and tribulation, it has emerged as one of the leading figures of the European Union. With a deep commitment to the ideals of peace, unity and cooperation, Germany plays a crucial role in shaping the policies of the bloc, leveraging its weighty influence to guide the future of Europe. The economic might of Germany is undeniable. It's Europe's largest economy and the fourth largest in the world by nominal GDP. This powerhouse, often referred to as the engine of Europe, propels the continent forward with its robust manufacturing sector, renowned for its precision and quality. From luxury automobiles to high-tech machinery, made in Germany has become a global seal of excellence. But Germany's economic prowess is not its only defining feature. The nation's past has deeply influenced its modern policies and international relations. The lessons learnt from the two world wars and the division between East and West have shaped a country that is firmly committed to peace, reconciliation and human rights. Germany is a leading voice in advocating for climate action, social justice and democratic values, both within Europe and on the global stage. Germany also maintains a strong culture of remembrance, with numerous memorials and museums that bear witness to its history. This conscious reflection on the past serves as a constant reminder of the perils of extremism and the importance of unity and tolerance. The spirit of resilience in the face of adversity is deeply ingrained in the German identity. It is this tenacity, coupled with a commitment to unity and progress, that has seen Germany rise from the ashes of its past to become a respected and influential global leader. From its ancient roots to its modern achievements, Germany's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, unity, and enduring spirit.